It's Friday and we're on Melrose Mountain at higher ground, and temperature's about 82. We have rainstorms moving in around us. Yesterday when that happened, it dropped down to 72 quickly, and so we're still very pleasant as compared to the weather temperature that I see for Simpsonville, about 91. And Brandon, I guess, is getting some cooling from the thunderstorms. They're at about 85. But we're in Mark chapter 6, and we're looking at Herod. You see, Jesus' popularity has become very great, and people are all talking about him. I mean, some are saying that he's Elijah, some are saying that he's the prophet of old, some are saying that he is just a prophet. But there's some problems in Herod's heart, because Herod had John the Baptist executed. And here we find a reaccount of that execution of John the Baptist beheading. Herod was celebrating and probably well under the influence of alcohol. And Herodias's daughter came in and danced for him. Now, the Bible doesn't get explicit about the dance, but it must have been some dance, because Herod said that he would give even up to half of his kingdom, whatever Herodias's daughter wanted, because of her dance. And so I wanted to remind you that every sin comes in one of three categories. And this particular sin of Herod's came from all three. First, there's the lust of the eye. Many have depicted this Herodias's daughter's dance of veils and slowly revealing more and more of herself. I don't know if that's true or not, but it probably was a pretty sensual dance, because it said Herodias was very pleased. So we have the lust of the eye, but we also have the lust of the flesh. What was Herod hoping to get by promising Herodias's daughter up to half of his kingdom? I think there's a lot of lust of the flesh there as well. And when consulting with her mother, Herodias's daughter asked for John's head, John the Baptist's head, on a platter, Herod was taken back. He had some respect for John the Baptist. He was a holy man, and he was a little afraid of what the people might say. And yet, because of the third type of sin, Herod wouldn't back down on his pledge to give Herodias's daughter whatever she wanted. It's called the pride of life. Back yourself into a corner so your pride gets in the way. And even though you don't want to do something, you do something because of your pride. It says it right clearly in the text. As a matter of fact, if you look at Matthew chapter 14 and Luke chapter 9, you'll find the parallel passages about this, and you'll find that this pride is outlined quite clearly, particularly as you look at the Matthew reconciliation of this whole story. Three types of sin: lust of the eye, lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. I wonder how many times we sin because of these things. Oh God, keep my eyes from things that would cause me to lust. Keep my mind clear and pure so that I would not have the lust of the flesh. And God, particularly, be careful to not put me in situations where my pride would get in the way and the pride of life would cause me to sin against you. Herod had found all three, and now Herod would pay a terrible price of conscience, because he had murdered John the Baptist. And now every time he would hear about Jesus, he would think, this is John the Baptist risen. I wonder when he'll come and get me for what I did to him. Guilty conscience is a terrible thing. So if you have a guilty conscience about anything today, this might be a good time to repent, to confess it, turn from it, and ask God to forgive you. That's your thought for the day. God bless you and have a great day.